Magic 95.9, Baltimore's R&B leader. Mykel in for Tim Watts on a Friday morning, TGIF, and what a wonderful Friday it is. It's nice to have some eye candy in the studio. I tell you, special guest, DeBarge, in the studio. Good morning, El.
It sure is nice to have some eye candy, Mykel. Looking at you while I'm saying that.
Well, you know what? I take that and I say thank you. You are...
No, thank you.
Ladies, this is one gorgeous man. You are so fine, so personable, and we're having a good time just off mic talking to you. With you performing and writing with a lot of different legendary writers and producers, Quincy Jones, Babyface, Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, do you consider yourself a legend?
Well, you know what? I've never considered myself a legend. I think of myself sort of in a timeless way because music was my first love, and as a child, you know.
Well, we certainly applaud you as a legend. How do you separate the person, DeBarge, and the artist, DeBarge?
With me, they're the same because DeBarge was born out of Eldra Patrick DeBarge.
Okay.
You know, and I've always been down to earth, and I love to just be myself.
You have this mature audience such as myself, and then you have a new audience such as Tia and Robin that are here in the studios with us. And off mic we were talking about the acceptance and the overwhelming applause and energy that you just got at the BET Music Awards. How did you receive that? Were you surprised?
Well, first of all, Tia and Robin, that y'all fine too. You know what I'm saying? And everybody out there, y'all should be in this room that I'm in. You should be so lucky. But check it out. I was very surprised. They hit me in the trailer through the whole show. They didn't want anybody to know I was going to be on there. So when I came and sat out on that stool, I was so nervous. I didn't know if people were going to like me, if they even really still like me, because it's been a long time since I had hit the scene. So when I opened my mouth and sang, and I turned around, everybody was standing up, screaming and applauding. I was like, this is what I'm talking about. I just used that energy to give me strength. I was glad it was there for me, you know, because I'm so grateful that I can do this again. I tell everybody about my drug situation because I'm not trying to hide it. I picked up a crack pipe when I was 25 years old. That's where I've been, everybody. I'm stuck on stupid, you know what I mean? And it took me 22 years to put that crack pipe down. And I was praying, God, please get me off this. Please find a way, do something. I don't want to be like this.
Well, I know in going through some of your history, your bio, you had that problem, but a little different than some of your brothers because you were able to avoid it for quite some time, especially as you were climbing the R&B and the pop charts. What happened that took you there?
In a nutshell, like a lot of kids are doing now, I said, let me try it. Don't ever do that. Don't ever try drugs, period. There's no just once. And, you know, so like I said, it took me 22 years to untry it.
But, I mean, what were some of the changes you went through, including incarceration?
It took my confidence away, my self-esteem. I started really just losing hope altogether. But more so, of course, you know, I had to go to prison.
Yeah.
But that was the rescue part of it. God saw fit to answer my prayer by sitting me down in prison for 13 months in the California State Penitentiary. I got my willpower back while I was in prison.
Okay.
I came out of there strong. Drugs doesn't have a chance with me now because I have my willpower back. And that's more so my relationship with my children and with my fans. I missed that so much.
Now, let's touch on the spiritual just for a moment. Was spirituality and God part of your life prior to going to prison?
I'm not a religious person because I think religion, is really an insult to God because God is so much bigger and freer than that. But I'm a spiritual person.
Right.
I love God. I love our Creator. He has been my strength. I'm here today because of the grace of God, and He's given me a second chance to bring His love through my music to the world again.
When you say that music, you know, is not about color, but it's about the heart and it's about the message that you deliver. What were your feelings, and how did you feel, and how do you feel now after losing such a music icon like Michael Jackson that I know that you were very close to?
I don't know that I felt any different than the rest of the world who were crying. I still feeling this void that he left. I miss him, but I don't want to have to miss him. I want to step to the plate. I want to step to the responsibility and fill the void because that's what he would want us to do. I want to go out there and finish doing what I started doing, just like he would be doing if he was here right now, you know, bringing good music to the world so that people can feel good. But I'm definitely going on tour, going on a world tour, starting in October.
Okay.
This year. When y'all see me out there on tour, that's what it's going to be. All about love.
All about love, and today is all about El DeBarge. Thank you once again for coming into Magic 95.9. Legendary performer, singer, songwriter, and producer, the one and only El DeBarge.